Hello everyone, it's Joe Casadonti, Casadonti Homes. Here on a house in Doylestown, and just doing my typical video on installation of windows, proper installation and waterproofing of windows, as I always do. And as you can see, if you've seen my videos before, how this is done the right way. When you install the window, you have the Tyvek wrap that wraps in, and then you have your sill, rubber sill material that you put in, and then you put the window in and you silicone the sides and the top of the window. And what you do is you then put this this protective rubber wrap on the outside, and you do not silicone the bottom of the window. You let that breathe. But on your rubber, you put your rubber on the sides, the bottom and the sides. When you do the top part, I've explained before, sorry my video's off, what you do is you put the rubber wrap, as you can see here, against the window, against the actual sheathing, and then the Tyvek, the very top piece of that Tyvek is supposed to be cut like this on this angle and over top of that rubber. So as you can see on all these windows, how it's done. The rubber is on there, and you have your Tyvek and then your rubber, but just on the top flap, you have the rubber against the actual plywood or aspenite or OSB, and then the Tyvek over top of that keeps the water shedding out, not in, and it's very important. You can see that very last window. Here's a good example. I'll walk closer. And again, I have many of these same installation type videos, some better than others, depending on where I catch it that day on how it's done. Okay, so here's a good example. All right, there's your finished window, installed the right way, waterproofed, weatherproofed the right way. This window in process, you can see this flex wrap material. This stuff here, this flex wrap material goes all the way around the bottom. That gets installed first. It's a rubber sill. It goes from here all the way around and up. And then you have your Tyvek first. Of course, you have your Tyvek goes in. Then this rubber sill that goes in all the way on the inside. Then the window, and then once you have the window, then you do this tape here, this black rubber on the sides. Then you fold this up, the Tyvek wrap up. Then right against the wood will be another, rubber, the rubber seal, and then the Tyvek over, and it'll look like that. So that's the right way to do it. And you see how the Tyvek is all the way up in the eave, all the way up, past where the soffit return would be, once the soffit material's in. That's very important. This Tyvek should go all the way up. And when the soffit is then installed, any moisture that can get into a perforated soffit will not rot the wood. And it's really, really rare that something like that would ever happen. But again, just it's proper installation of Tyvek is what you're looking for. And that's how we do it. Try to do it right and do the best we can and be aware of all that we're doing. Now tomorrow we'll be putting the roof shingles on, and when the roof goes on this house, I can't quite get in a position to show you unless I go to the back, but all the valleys will have a ice and water shield, an ice and water rain shield. Okay, so maybe here from this position, almost like right in here, like this valley right here, right where this roof meets that one. Everywhere there's a meet like that, that will have like a thick rubber ice and water shield there. Even though it may not be required, it's something we do standardly on every single valley. Sometimes we do the entire roof if we feel like, if it's a really steep roof or it has a lot of cuts and dormers and different things, we'll end up ice and water shield the whole thing. Costs a little more up front, but it's better than coming back for a roof leak. Not that it happens all the time. It doesn't mean you will get a roof leak if you don't use it, but if you use it, you got some you got the best case scenario. And as you can see here too on the side, like when the door goes in, same as we treat a window, all the doors are treated the same way with the same kind of system. Now there's a good example of the flex wrap before the window or door goes in. I'll go down here. All right, so you see your flex wrap when you're still here? So this is very important, this flex wrap. Tyvek, flex wrap, then the door or window. The rubber again on the sides, and then the rubber right up against the wood at the header with the Tyvek flapped over. Absolutely every window and door should be installed that way. So, okay, there's that video, and have a nice day.